This is Miss Jess from the Pequannock Library, and this week you will probably recognize our author/illustrator, David Shannon. He is very famous for writing his No David books. He also writes other stories like Good Boy Fergus. So we're going to read a couple of stories and then we're going to do a craft. You can get the craft in the lobby of the library while supplies last, and it will have all the things you need in it. You'll also need a scissor, a glue stick, and like a black marker or a pencil. So first I want to read to you this book called No David. It actually has a Caldecott Honor Medal on it, which means that it came almost this close to winning an actual Caldecott Award winning medal. So it's an honoree, like a runner-up kind of. So before I read this to you, I just want to read a little note by David Shannon that he wrote. It'll tell you a little bit about the book. Author's note. A few years ago, my mother sent me a book I made when I was a little boy. It was called No David, and it was illustrated with drawings of David doing all sorts of things he wasn't supposed to do. The text consisted entirely of the words no and David. They were the only words I knew how to spell. I thought it would be fun to do a remake celebrating those familiar variations of the of the universal no that we all hear while growing up. Of course, yes is a wonderful word, but yes doesn't keep crayon off the living room wall. So this is based on a book that David Shannon wrote when he was a little kid, just like you, and he did the pictures and everything. And the reason that there's only the words no and David is because when he was little, those were the only words he knew how to write. No, and his first name, which is also David. So let's see what kind of trouble this kid gets into. So that's his mom with her hands on her hips, which means she's not happy, right? David's mom always said, no, David. Do your parents say no a lot? Now, why do you think they're saying no here? What is David doing wrong? He's drawing on the walls. We don't draw on the walls. No, David. No, David. Now what is David doing? He's reaching really, really high for that cookie jar. I don't think he's supposed to have cookies before dinner. And also, that looks a little bit dangerous. He's tippy-toe on that chair there. You don't want him to fall. No, David, no. Now what did he do? He played in the mud, and he got muddy footprints all in the house. It also looks like he has some grass and some mushrooms stuck on his head. He must have been rolling around in that dirt a lot. No, David. No, no, no. Now what is he doing? Well, he's in the tub washing off the dirt, so that's good. But he's splashing around like crazy, and all the water sloshing onto the floor. It looks like some pretty dirty water. He must have been pretty dirty. Even his little rubber ducky says, oh no, the water. Come back here, David. Now what's he doing? Looks like he was getting dressed and he just ran right out of the house without his clothes on. Oh, David. David, be quiet. Now what is he doing? Yes, he's making a lot of noise. It looks like he's banging a spoon on a pan. Bang, bang, bang. So loud. It looks like he's having a lot of fun, a lot of noisy fun. Don't play with your food. You're not supposed to play with your food. You're supposed to eat it. But David got very creative and he made it looks like maybe like a Thanksgiving man, because you see there's like a potato for the head, and then you've got like some green beans for the arms, and then you've got some like little drumsticks for the legs. I mean, it's very creative, but you're not supposed to play with your food. He's just making a big mess. That's enough, David. How many times has someone told you, Don't talk with your mouth full. And also, I don't want to see all that chewed up food. Yuck, look at that. Ooh, gross. You don't want that food falling out of your mouth either, right? Uh-oh. Go to your room. He's in trouble. He looks very angry. Very angry. Settle down. Now what's he doing wrong? Well, he put his blankie on as a cape. Looks like he's pretending to be a superhero, but he's jumping up and down on his bed. Why is it bad to jump up and down on your bed? Well, you could break your bed, and also you could fall off your bed and get really hurt. So those are two good reasons you should not jump up and down on your bed. Stop that this instant. Ew, gross. What is he doing now? He's picking his nose. Yuck. What do? We need a tissue, right? Use a tissue. Gross, David. Put your toys away. Look at that mess. Wow. He's got his toys all over the floor. Not good. Very messy, David. Not in the house, David. Why don't we throw balls or play sports in the house? Why do you think? Maybe because somebody could get hurt. They could get hit with the ball or the bat, or you might knock something over and break it. Right? Let's see. Oh, I said no, David. Looks like he broke one of the pots and all the flowers on the floor. So he's in the timeout chair. Some kids have a little chair in the corner and they go there for timeout and they have to think about what they did. He looks a little sad, like he's sorry he did it. He didn't mean to. Oh, Davy, come here. His mommy and daddy don't want him to be sad. They just don't want him to get hurt or make a mess. So they say, come here and give us a hug. Don't be sad. Yes, David, I love you. So even though David did all those things and made all that mess, his parents still love him. The end. Okay, now we're going to do a craft. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you how to do it. And then after that, we're gonna read Good Boy Fergus. So let's get started. Okay, so I have my scissors, I have my marker, my glue stick, and then I have my craft bag. So all the stuff that came in my craft bag here. And we're gonna put together our very own little David. So first, what you're gonna need, put it over there, tiny little pieces. This is David's head. Lots of little pieces. And the first step is to glue the eyes, nose, and mouth. So when I was doing my David, I saw that these were supposed to be the eyes. So you can make those be the eyes, but I think they're really big and can get a little scary. So I'm gonna use the two smaller dots, if I can pick them up off here, because I think that'll make him be a little bit less scary. But you can definitely do it with the bigger ones. Oh, where's the little dot? There it is, okay. So I'm gonna put the little dots for eyes. So first I'm gonna need my glue. Because I mean, if you look at the picture of David, he does look quite scary. But we don't want to make him look like a crazy shark boy. So let's see here. Got my glue. Tiny little pieces. Stick that there. Stick that there. All right, there's the eyes. Okay, then we're gonna get the mouth. First, you're gonna get this big giant smile on there. Looks like he's happy, right? He was only really happy in that book at the end when he got his hug. There we go. So David has these crazy little pointy teeth. You get a whole bunch of those so you can put on as much as you want. And I'm gonna just put some glue here and some glue here. It should dry clear. So I'm just gonna put like a little triangle there and a little triangle there and one kind of over here and one over here like that and maybe one here. It's gooey. I get that glue off of there. Oh, Miss Jess making a mess. All right, that kind of looks like his mouth, right? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now for the nose, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 2 little dots, and then I'm going to draw kind of like a triangle. There we go. Oops. Got some glue on there, but that's his little nose. And then I'm going to draw his little eyebrows. There we are. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So these were going to be his eyes, but I decided to use the smaller ones instead. Now we have the shirt. So we're going to put some glue on his neck here. Ooh. Put his little shirt on there. You can make sure his little neck sticks out a little bit. And now we have the stripes for his shirt. So you'll notice that they're kind of different sizes. You can kind of try and fit them on. They might not be exactly perfect to fit on his shirt. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue them on, and then afterwards we're gonna trim off the extra. That's what my scissors are for, okay? So let's put one here, and one here. Put this one down here. If they fit, then that's great. That's one less thing you have to trim. So these look like they fit pretty good, but then I have one really long one, so I'm gonna put that one up top and then I'm gonna trim it. There we go. Okay, so you might need a grown-up to help you with this part. But I'm just gonna kind of trim that off there and trim that off there, and voila, your very own little David. And I think that looks pretty darn good. No, David, don't tell me what to do. I'll do what I want. All right, let's read that last book together. Our book that we're reading, Good Boy Fergus. And when I did some research on David Shannon, I found out that he really does have a dog that looks just like this, and the dog's name is Fergus. So I am also going to link a little interview about David Shannon in the comments so that you can see him and see him talk a little bit about the way he does his art. He does a lot of different drawings, and he paints them. It looks like kind of like acrylic paint. He says that he doesn't always get it right the first time. He does a lot of different tries until he gets it just right. And he also said that he puts a little picture of his dog, Fergus, in every book that he writes. So if you're looking in his books, I forgot to show you this in No David, but I was looking because in the interview it said that he puts his dog in every book, and I was looking to find the dog in the pages, and I found him on this page. I don't know if you could see it. Right there by the fire hydrant, you can see Fergus. So make sure you look for him in all the books. So this is Good Boy Fergus. Let's see if Fergus is a good boy or a naughty boy like David is. Good morning, Fergus. Want to go out? Does it look like Fergus wants to go outside? Looks very excited. Cute little puppy. Ready, set, cat. Uh-oh, Fergus saw a cat. I think he's gonna try and get away. He looks super excited. He wants to chase that cat. Doggies like to chase cats. Okay, Fergie, time to go in. Come here, Ferg. Come on, boy. Fergus, come here, Fergie. Fergus McLaughlin, you come here right now. Please, Ferg, come on. Let's go, boy. That's it. And that's how you have to talk to a dog. And a cat. The dog will probably listen. The cat will not listen no matter what. I know this. Good boy, Fergus. Did Fergus come? I don't think so. I think you had to pick him up finally. He wouldn't come. But he's a small dog, so you can pick him up like that. It's Mr. F. Mr. Itchy Bobo Scratchy Man. Does that feel good? Ooh, puppies love belly rubs. He's getting tickled. A little tickly spot. Sometimes they kick their leg when they get excited. Sit, Fergus. Is he sitting? No. Down. Nope. Roll over. No. Good boy, Fergus. You still gave him a treat. He is a good boy. He just doesn't know his tricks very well. Fergus. Uh-oh. What did he do? Looks like he got into the flower pot. He said, what? I'm just eating this flower. No, Fergus. Made a mess. Bath time. Uh-oh. Some dogs do not like bath time and they will hide. Now let's go for a ride. Have you ever gone in a car and seen a dog sticking his head out the window? And his fur is flying back. They love that. Don't beg, Fergus. You'll see puppies begging at the table for food. Oh, all right. Good boy, Fergus. He's too cute. They had to give him food even though they didn't want to. He's just sitting there and looking, please, can I have some food? I'm so hungry. Time for a walk. Woof. So excited, he knocked his owner right on the floor. He's laying on the floor there. Fergus, no! Now what's he doing? Looks like he's chasing after that guy on a motorcycle. This dog has a lot of energy. Good boy, Fergie. Well, it looks like he finally did potty. But it looks like he went everywhere. He went by the car. He went by the pole. He went by the fire hydrant. But he looks very proud of himself. Dinner time. What's the problem? You don't like dog food? Oh, put some whipped cream on there. Much better. Num, 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 num. I had a friend once who gave her dog whipped cream sometimes. Only sometimes as a little treat, not every day though. Sweet dreams, little Fergus. Good boy. No, that was sweet. So I'm glad that we got together today and read Good Boy, Fergus, and we read No David, and we did our little No David craft. So remember to pick it up in the lobby while supplies last. And we also have some other things going on this month. We still have our Easter egg hunt on, which is a really giant Easter egg, and it's hidden somewhere in the children's department. Every week we'll move it. If you find that egg, let us know, and you will get a prize from the Easter treasure chest. We also have an I Spy board game. So that's like, we actually have it up on the wall though. So if you can find the different pictures for the I Spy, you cross it off on the list. We also have a poetry contest this month. So any age can join in. You can be, if you're like in kindergarten, if you're in second grade, if you're in fifth grade, if you're in seventh grade, if you're an adult, anyone can enter. You can go on our website, or you can come into the library and you can get a form to fill out. And you can make a long poem, a short poem. You can enter a poem you wrote a long time ago or one you just wrote recently. And the winners will get gift cards to Barnes & Noble. Very cool bookstore. And don't worry about competing with other ages. Each age group will win a prize. So the little kids will have a prize winner, the middle kids will have a prize winner, the teens, and the adults. So you're all in your own age categories, and we'll have like 5 gift cards to give out. So if you have any questions, you can also call us or email us about that. And I think that's it. We just have so much stuff going on. We have an Earth Day display, we have spring books up, We have fish you can visit. So come on by. We're open, and I hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.